Welcome back, everybody. Cobra794 here, and today we are here to talk about a little bit of a touchy topic. We are talking about the current speculation that the game is ending. There's nothing confirmed. This is going to be a pure speculation video. I have I Am Void up at the top here, Renty below
So
it. There's me, of course, and then we have who we're going to refer to as Diego, as Hoimi from the Frog Song.
Yeah, hi, man.
You've been on one of my videos, so people probably they don't know you yet.
It's so weird whenever you guys refer to my name. It's so
let's clear Diego.
Alright, yeah, but we have to talk about the fact that there are so many possibilities right now. So just to list them, what I've been told, there's a chance the game is ending. There's a chance the game is going to get a sequel, so we're going to see Pitter Patter Pop 2. There's a chance that they're just reworking how diamonds work. There is a chance they like give us 2 or 3 more months to play the game and then just shut it down completely. There's all kinds of like, what is happening?
very confusing.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's just, yeah, it's just all just fucking weird. I have no idea. These are like keep everything so
I'd
hidden.
like to repeat something that Renty said, which is just, it's stupid that they're keeping us in the dark about it. They like should be telling
Yeah.
people if you're gonna end the game, just say you're gonna end the game. You know, you have this much left to play. You might want to buy gems now, knowing when the game's gonna end, but we're still gonna let you play it anyway. You know, like it feels more
Yeah.
like they're keeping a secret about what's happening because they want to do something that'll be like, oh, surprise, we reworked the gems, they're cheaper now, or something like that.
I don't think Bandai is comfortable making gems cheaper. I think they might just add more gems to the prices. Like
Oh, well,
instead
that's
of
what
you
I mean.
spending
Yeah,
$50, instead of like
Yeah.
when you spend
Yeah,
$50, you get like 1,200 gems. You get like
the normal
1,500 or
gem
something.
packs wouldn't have $30 to do one multi.
Oh yeah, like stuff like that. I think $30 per multi is kind of crazy.
Yeah, poo-poo.
Yeah.
In the day and age we
yeah.
need level 80s, might have been fine day one where it was a 3% chance to pull the best unit in the game on every summon, and you just had to pull him once.
Like a good example is when I wanted alt cards because I do have a level 60 Diavolo, so I'm like preparing for it, right? And I go
Mhm.
there, literally no gem packs, and I'm like, okay, well I'm not gonna spend money then. So maybe they're putting themselves in my shoes and saying, okay, well, people might think $30 for a multi is a little crazy, so maybe they'll lower it
Yeah.
or maybe add more
Yeah.
gems to it.
Yeah, I think that one's a pretty good one. Uh,
Yeah.
that's honestly, I think that's the best outcome. Is that they're just gonna make, because that would just purely be good. There'd be no negatives coming from just like a
Oh
gem
yeah, no
rework
negatives.
related
Yeah.
feature.
Just
Right.
just doing good for the money scheme and everything like
I
that.
think the number two thing people want though is Pitter Patter Pop 2.
Oh
Oh,
I
yes, that is my
Yeah,
leading theory.
I'm gonna let Void talk about that one. He wants this quite
Yeah.
badly.
Yeah. Me and Diego got this. Ain't that right, Diego?
sure.
All right, so listen. There was I think there was like like someone on Twitter posted some dude with like credibility for like the V jumps and everything. Like they even
Yeah,
gets for
true.
Shutdown patchy for 2.5 and everything like that. They have stated that in V jump there. I think let me go find the tweet again, but I think they've stated that there's in the V jump scans since they got them earlier or something like that. There is a chance that, or
Yeah,
at
some
least there is a guarantee that is that we're going to be getting basically Pitter Patter Pop 2 or Pitter Patter Pop 2, which now the speculation is either this is going to be a completely new app, which I don't believe, and I think it's going to be like a Diamond Records type thing, which is basically just like a giant rework of all the stuff. Let me go find the tweet again, but basically, if I can, I'm dumb, if I can find it again.
Well, while you're doing that,
Oh yeah, I found it.
my only thing of Pitter Patter Pop 2 is just I would like to be rewarded for what I did in Pitter Patter Pop 1 and spending an
Yeah, that'd be
unbelievable
nice.
amount of money.
Oh yeah,
They need
Have
yeah,
I mean,
I had like a loyalty thing, you know?
they could just
uh,
do a Diamond Records thing where they just made like every good unit in the old version of the game garbage, and then release everything that's like really good nowadays. So
GR
I think that's what they
Speedwagon
would
is
do.
now the top tier. Have
Oh
fun.
And
yeah.
then
yeah, but
Vigor, Voice Diavolo are like C tier units in that game. So that'd be kind of cool.
it's awesome. Yeah, but I do like this idea the most. Isn't the most plausible? I mean, maybe for the fact that keeping everything hidden and seeing how the meta is and everything like that, of how literally every single unit that comes out somehow finds a way to break the game, and the fact that we've also managed to hit 1 billion score, as you can tell, was never probably supposed to happen for the fact that the number doesn't even fit in the banner thing on the
Yeah.
score tag thing. So I feel like they knew the meta was getting out of hand, so I feel like they're doing this to be like, okay, let's fix the meta with basically just changing the whole game so we can get more money and everything can come back to one balanced standpoint. And in my personal opinion, I wouldn't be that as again as Coolbro said, as long as we get rewarded for playing the original game and we get some units back or just like there's a really good benefit for like having your like originally playing the game or whatever, I'm perfectly fine with this. Because if anything, I see it more as fun, and would really like it. They made a new gameplay style for the fact that this one, as it's very easy to probably tell, it can get boring really fast. It's really repetitive, and as you can tell again, the meta is terrifying for the fact that literally every single meta unit now you need to get like 4 copies of, and then always need like one of the best.
Well,
And
no,
like
but
with
they
V4
like
Cat,
that
you
though.
need.
That's not a bad thing for Bandai. That's a bad thing for us.
What could the new gameplay style even be though? Specifically for Pitter
Yeah.
Part 2.
I mean, I think we all have our our dream JoJo gotcha game, but like it's kind of just up in the air. You couldn't tell what it
Yeah.
could be. I always wanted a side scroll beat 'em up, and like every character you collect would have different abilities, and then you could go through like JoJo manga panels and stuff. I don't know. That's what I wanted.
That'd be
but-
cool.
Literally
That'd be pretty
anything
cool.
with Pitter Patter Pop's art style. That was what sucked me into the game. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
funny
Honestly,
units.
For me, I just want like a turn-based system, like a reversal. Honestly, like
Oh yeah,
I found
would
it
kill
pretty
for a
fun.
turn.
Well, one thing I
Yeah,
hate in
'cause it
gotcha
seems
games is
cool.
auto
I know people
battle.
didn't really like it.
I don't want it to have auto battle
Yeah, if
because
you
that
have a
just
turn
takes
Oh,
away
yeah.
from the
system, you're
game.
gonna have to auto battle your way through levels.
Oh no, that will take the game out of the game entirely.
I know.
Yeah.
It makes it like
Just
just
like
so
Jump
like, well, I
Movie.
don't need to learn how to play the game. I just need to hit the auto button and then
Be
just put
quiet,
my phone
voice.
down.
What do you mean, bro? I didn't say anything wrong.
It's not important.
Just talk about Jump Booty.
I even thought of a better one. Because of like how many units you own, it kind of translates to how much money you spent. Well, not money, but units you pulled. But we've all been there. But just because like the longtime whales will have like 20 or less units that they don't have in their box, so they'll have a bunch. I'd say just like if you do make a Pitter Patter Pop 2, give us a little bit of the player level, like maybe a fourth or a fifth of what your current player level is, and then give us gems, like 100 gems for every unit you own. So like if that were me, I'd get like 13,000 gems. And then just be like, okay, use it whatever you want. You can summon new units now because you played the first one. Thank you.
I have 113.
Yeah, it's a loyalty pledge, but
That
it works
that
though. It works though.
that does not make sense as a business standpoint because people who
Oh,
have the
yeah,
most
of course,
units
it makes
will.
sense as a don't make me angry standpoint.
They're
No.
the people who spend the most money on the game, right? And when you spend more money, you're like the reliable like income. Like I don't think they're making any money from like the people who are sitting at like top 10,000.
Yeah, Bandai is not consumer friendly, so I doubt they would actually do that though.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
Darn.
And
Yeah.
I had an idea, but I forgot.
Like their one thing is, all right. So what could we do to not make Kuro mad? All right, let's see.
Let's see.
Let's make sure they're
All
talking.
right,
Whenever talking.
make sure you guys. That's the important part, guys. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
definitely.
to keep if they made a second version of the game, which I don't think is very likely, but to keep interest going, I think it's about time we've seen some manga only characters. Because I think that would help the game a
That
lot.
would open
if
a
we had,
great-
That's what I thought was part 6
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna do for the game if it made it there, but we're not all convinced it's gonna make it there anymore. So
like I could like
You know, actually-
like a Johnny Tuskak 4 and Pitter Patter Pop sounds really cool. I feel like it could stretch out. If
One
they
thing
made a
I
second
think I
one.
could do is specifically whenever they add like manga characters, because okay, remember before like in like Jump where they add like the manga panels and like the skill animation.
Oh yeah.
It's very I like that style where they add manga panels. It pays homage to the manga, but it is still in like the Pitter game, you know.
how
It's
would
good.
they do
Oh, yeah.
that though? You use a skill and it shows up and you can turn it off if you want.
So it's like Well, it depends like the moment from like the characters, like let's say like for 7 page Giorno, it'd be like it would show like the like say like the background. It just shows like the manga panels. It's like an actual background.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it'd be cool if they released like different versions of each character with like rare quantities, because like I feel like they would be cool if they had like a fully colored Giorno, and then they had like a manga version of him where he's black and white, and then the manga panel appears in the background while he does it. Like it'd be kind of cool. Like it doesn't make the unit better. It just adds more of like a cosmetic reason to pull it.
Yeah, I would love to get basically what you said, just like different versions of units, like their manga renditions or something.
Like
so,
it'd be
the
cool.
Fugo we have now, and then we get like an alt Fugo with a different skill and everything.
And then he was like manga colors, and then he had like
it's like the white hair, red design.
And then it'd be cool like they had like just like like maybe like Giorno. Each Giorno would have like they don't like put this on the banner, but you can pull a frog version of him where he has a frog on him, and it's just like bigger. He says frog.
Oh yeah, wait, I can think about it now. Just give incentive to spend money. It's like he's not on the banner. It's like the super secret rare, the GG.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff is just cool. Like that's
also another. We're gonna get a euro on each banner.
It doesn't even.
Euro on each banner.
It's not even that hard of it, like a change. Like you're not like wasting like animation money or something. You're just putting a frog PNG on your Vigor, and then just incentivize people to buy. Like I'd buy it. I'd try to pull it.
Yeah. It's gonna be the UR. It's gonna be like the rarest thing on Advance. It's gonna be 0.001 like pull rate. It's gonna be like Hashiro, like
wouldn't it be like
the RR for Rainbow Rare?
Wouldn't it be like the gimmick of like you get the frog, but you could put in like any unit or what?
Oh, like that'd be like that'd be kind of like a Fire Emblem thing where you'd get like costumes and like cosmetic things you could put on a character.
Oh yeah, they could do that for the manga thing. Either you can have the unit, you can make 2 separate units, or you can just make 1 unit and just have like a costume mode, or make it specific, or make like costume mode specifically for certain units.
Yeah, like you can have the frog, and then you could have like the CD in the face, like kind of like what Sneak does.
Like if you pull like a 7-page Giorno, it could have like a symbol on it that's like voice, and then have like another symbol that's like change like customizable or whatnot, and it's like or it's like the beetle or whatnot, and you can like go on the unit and get them like different colors or outfits.
And you can like earn like the costumes from like the event cards, right? Like that you do for the rooms.
Oh right.
Oh yeah. Especially since they love putting the rooms in the furniture point thing now.
Yeah,
they could easily just switch it out for stickers.
Oh, and they could use the furniture point system for clothing as well for characters. Yeah.
It sounds weird. It's a weird comparison, but like summoning. But imagine like every character has like a shiny version, like from Pokemon. Like imagine like that.
Oh yeah. That
there's a shiny variant of anyone, and then they have a low pull rate, but they don't change the character.
What the heck? What did I just get?
They don't like, I got. Those probably would be some hype summons though. Just hear people screaming that they
watch someone think their game's broken, dude, because you get a shiny variant.
Guys, I got Fugo, but he was in different colors.
This does not look right.
Like you see like a normal GR Jotaro and just say, oh, it's just another Jotaro, but then you see he has like a purple jacket instead and a purple hat. That'd be kind of cool.
Actually, well, they could do that as well for like they could make like auras variants like rare, you know.
Yeah, like I don't know,
like
just
victory animations, but they don't want to put them anywhere else.
Yeah, like instead of victory animation, just always on the unit. It's just always there as an aura. Cause like we can agree, like the auras look cool, but they're always only in the special, like the win animations. Yeah, I want to see a unit just always have the aura.
Everybody wants to see aura units.
Like imagine Vigor, but he always had that like cool like white aura. I don't even know what the cause. Like it's white, but it also has like a tint of blue. I like it too much. In case you cannot tell him a VGR simp.
I think. I don't know. I highly doubt there's going to be a second Petter, but if there is, there's definitely a lot of things you could do with it. But
yeah,
there's
a lot of potential.
Like when you say, if they didn't say they removed everything from the shop and they just said thank you for using Petter Pop, I'd say there's a chance they could have it, but it lowers the odds because why would they remove everything from the store to make a second game? That just doesn't make sense.
I mean, there's a chance that they want to make again, unless they do.
gonna get a second version, and it's like they're like, by the way,
Yeah,
we're
either
gonna
that
stop
or they
this one
decide,
and make
let's
a new
They
use-
could
one."
easily transfer your currency. Like they can easily just put that number next to your new game's number. Like it's not that hard.
Unless we can go with the theory that they add both the diamond rework for the new game, so it's like a diamond rework in terms of purchasing and all that for a new game or whatnot. Probably again too high hoping, but that would be pretty
Diamonds
awesome.
are condensed. You have
Actually,
to
one
need
random
5
thing, though,
per single summon now.
What I would like to see is this new Pitter
Nice.
game. If it exists, it would like interact with Golden Anthem as well. That'd be really nice.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
yeah,
Instead
cool.
of-
They did that for shooters, didn't they? Or was it
Well, yeah, they did collabs. They never made a big deal out of it, except for like I think Rohan. That's about it.
Oh,
Like
no,
I think
they-
it'd be cool if they added like cooperative banners between the games. So say Bites to Dust came out in like Gildan Anthem, Bites to Dust came out in Pitter Patter Pop 2 at the same time.
Oh
and
yeah,
if
it could be like
you would
so
buy
it's like
currency on one
Gohan.
game, it would go to the other as well if you had the same account.
That'd be
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
So it's like
What the
two,
heck?
yeah, two linked games. Yeah, basically just JP Dokkan and Global Dokkan, but better. Nice.
And then I also think that wait, what was I gonna say? Never mind.
Be like the airing of Part 6, both versions get like a new Jolene or whatnot. That'd be pretty cool.
I also like I need a serious JoJo game because I played Stardust Shooters and Pitter Patter Pop at the same time, but I'm kind of getting sick of the art style. I don't know.
Because
I just
Stardust
want, like-
Shooters, it had really good summoning animations, and I really like summoning. But after that, trying to grind and just play the game, not gonna lie, got boring really fast, or just
I
got
always-
really repetitive.
I always liked fake outs in games. Like that stuff. Like
Oh
was
yeah,
kinda
those
hype.
are cool. That's why I'm like sad that Pitter Patter Pop never got any new summoning animations. It's just been the
Alright,
same
so
thing.
animations
It's
are
like,
a lot of
how
it.
many?
That makes a lot of the excitement. You're like, oh boy, what's
And
it?
it can also ruin it though, because if you summon and then you see like you got a bad animation, you're just like, oh well, it's a dead multi. Hit the skip
Oh,
button.
that's what the fake outs are for.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what fake outs are for.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
if you
and
get
then-
shafted, it gives more inclined to be
Most
hyped
games
when you
don't-
get something super cool.
A lot of games don't guarantee animations for good things. Like, freaking,
It just
I would
boosts the
think-
odds, right?
I'd say
It's
Make
not
the
boost
animations
odds. Normally,
vague.
there's like guarantee animations, and then there's just like the classic ones where you could get something but you don't have to. Like I'm thinking,
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking Dokkan.
I'm like,
right
yeah,
now.
I'd
I
also-
got a guaranteed SSR animation, which is just like a regular old 5-star or whatever. And then I pulled the
Oh, yeah.
main unit. I didn't get an animation for pulling the main unit, but I still pulled him. So
No. One thing I would like is a thing I actually did in one of my my Vigor summoning video. If you pay attention at least enough, or even the Josuke one. One thing I would like is if it might be like a higher rate chance or something if you hear like a character voice line. Like when I did the multi for Vigor, when I pulled him in the video, I added in the Giorno Giovanna and Mega no Audio thing. When I clicked the summoning button for the multi, to like
You got
signify that I was gonna
copyrighted?
pull him or whatnot. Huh?
You
No,
got
I didn't
copyrighted?
copyright for that. Oh yeah, that one I got
Actually-
copyright on a video, but I don't think it was for that.
one thing you could do is that whenever you use a person's skill, it puts their theme on in the background actually of it. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool.
And then-
I get what you mean.
Like if I don't think a lot of people played Star Shooters, but do you guys remember the Bites the Dust effect where you would pull an
amazing.
extra
Yeah.
copy of the unit at the end of the multi and you didn't even pull them?
Oh yeah, and then we can
Like
do that for
imagine
EX,
Pitter,
like
yeah, like
EXs and
level
stuff.
60. Like say I just pulled a copy of Fordero and then Bites the Dust activates at the end of the multi, and then now I have a
Yeah,
level
and
60.
it gives you an extra 5 gems. That'd be cool. If Pitter Patter Pop did get skill animations for like either the new one or just in general for this one, what do you think they would be?
Like a skill rework.
No, not like I'm talking about like summoning animations
Just
for like
someone-
since we're now
summoning
on
animations.
multiple
Oh,
initial
could be
stages.
different.
I
colors,
think
stuff like that.
instead of like the unit's attack animation, use the victory falls for unit as like the you pulled him.
I think.
Oh yeah.
I think making the like different JoJo characters open the book, like it'd be cool because Pitter Patter Pop has like a cutesy art style. Imagine just like a full on like part 3 buff Jojo opening the book, and now you got a guaranteed part 3 GR.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Like you have like the little
Nice stylish,
like
yeah.
a little journal or something, just like open up the book and just.
And then
like,
if you
look
see
up.
2 people open the book, you get a guaranteed WGR that multi. Like that'd be kind of cool.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
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 Or
Unfortunately,
probably in
for this last topic
Huh?
for the video, we have to talk about why
Alright.
people think the game is shutting down. The
That's
last
easy.
possible
Yeah.
item. Well, of course it's simple. It's the fact that everybody's been thinking the game's gonna shut down, and then one day they're like, no more gems.
I think it's mainly caused because of Jude and the freaking diamond. I think that those are the main causes of
Oh,
people
yeah.
freaking out.
June and the diamond
I-
thing.
What's
I
that?
know. I don't get it either.
Yeah, what? I know the diamond.
The Jew thing and the diamond.
Jude's like a if I'm correct, he's the guy who predicts units. If I'm correct, so he had like credibility in like the community. That's what you're saying, at least. That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying.
Is that the Twitter guy you were talking about? Who said there's gonna be
Yeah,
Peter
yeah,
Pop
that's
too?
that's the
Yeah.
Twitter guy.
I think a reason why another really good reason why people might think the game shut down because they released this right after a score attack where someone hit 1 billion.
Yeah, right.
So-
I thought they were. I thought, you know what? There is a chance they're just baby crying that they couldn't balance their own game and they're gonna shut it down now.
Because no, it's like the problem with balancing gacha games is that if units are hitting 1 billion and like 300 million, like V4 CAC and Voice Diavolo, like you can't release new units that can cooperate with the old ones and the new ones. You're just gonna keep releasing busted units, and then people are gonna be, like, I don't want to play this game anymore. I can't do anything, so they're just gonna quit. Everyone's gonna just quit.
Yeah.
They can't score
One
properly.
thing I think they should do differently is look at you see, you know how whenever you get like a new meta unit, they freaking change the game for some reason. They should just nerf the unit instead. That'd be way more simpler.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea why they don't just nerf units.
Just
No,
I don't
the
think
problem
gacha
with
games can do that
is-
though.
Yeah,
Because like people spend a lot of money on a unit that is good, and then they just nerf it out of nowhere and just be like, okay, well I spent all this money, I'm just gonna quit the game now because I can't trust you when I buy it.
That's it.
diamond for
I was
units.
talking with I was actually talking with Shar about that. And I was like, why don't they just nerf Diavolo? And he's like, okay, I want my freaking $300 back, please.
Exactly. Like, and then that disencourages their main source of income, which is whales, and they just don't want to buy anything anymore. That's why it doesn't make sense. But what does make sense is buffing units. That's why I don't think I don't agree with everyone getting a level 80. Like, I don't agree with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I think
Level
all the
80
old
was-
units should get some.
Yeah, I used to talk about that. Level 80 was such a good idea until they started doing it on everybody. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah,
if
what
you
it
pulled
should
this
have
old
been-
unit a bunch, you could
yeah.
shed.
It should have been exactly how it should have I feel like was supposed to go, where it was just like, okay, level 80s are only for units that are like super old and need buffs. And
I,
you're like,
like-
okay,
Right, they started
Yeah,
with the
it should've-
original JoJo's and freaking Frog Journal.
If
yeah,
if
it was
you
like,
could
it was
say,
awesome, made sense, and they ruined it because it was for every single new unit. It was like, why?
I can say something that easily killed the game. Easily. Like, if there was something that could kill the game, it would be this. One panel type was introduced, intensified panels. That killed the fucking game.
oh yeah, it did.
Oh yeah, that
You like
shot
the
us all
meta?
down.
V4 was like, okay, like now they're just unhinged maniacs. But when they released Voice Risotto, no one knew the power it had. Like that, he's still meta to this day. And he's
unit
like,
was just gonna be insane.
he's like, I think he's the oldest unit that's still meta, right? That's still like placed consistently top 100.
I think so.
Like that is insane. Like intensified panels, I think killed the game.
Yeah, because Risotto broke everything.
He really did.
Risotto did like break everything that this game stood about. Because like before it was just like, okay, part 4 Jojo supremacy, right? But it was like they still could use other units at the time.
I liked
Yeah,
the idea of that there was 5 time stoppers, right? They were all like kind of equal, but of course Part for Jojo was better. But you could use them in different score
Yeah.
attacks. They had different like uses.
I
Yeah.
love that. It was like, oh, okay, there's other time stoppers. And
It's like, okay, so this
That's
score
what it
attack,
was.
high deal voice Josuke works, and this one Part
Yeah.
for Jojo, V Josuke
Yeah.
or whatever. That's
yeah,
like
this one, Anupol,
Anipol Part 3 Joseph, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it always seems like, okay, there's something new going on, or like you could just
Yeah,
say
and-
one of these time stoppers in the bonus unit that came out. Like it's
Yeah, and it still felt like you could still get on equal footing because again, you only needed to pull one, and most of the time you'd have impulse to pull anyways because it usually be a pretty cool unit.
and then like the
the
whales would
scores
still have
were, like,
incentive as
realizable.
bonus units.
Yeah, but you could still have a chance of getting in the top 100 pretty easily. Now it's just like, no.
No, it's just like, all right, have V4 CAC, just go in there.
Before
Hit button.
Yeah, start matching.
Yeah.
When I saw the
That
Voice Diavolo alt cars gameplay, I was like, okay, we've hit a peak of just hit the screen, okay? Because you put the six enhanced boxes down there. You're just like, okay, just start hitting the screen now. You just hit cars, just start hitting the screen, hit the boxes, and there you go. You got a billion high score. Congratulations.
Nice, congratulations.
You level
spent
80
so
your
much
voice
money.
level. Yeah, that's congratulations.
I guess
It's just
Yeah.
the game used to be so sick.
Now, it's oh yeah, but now it is first cancerous score attack. All right. No one is going to be able to do this unless you have specifically V4 CAC most of the time, and he has to be level 80, which means you have to spend all your college savings on that one. Yeah, no more diploma.
Like normal, like OG Foro would had like such a high like skill ceiling. And now we're at the point where we're just okay. V4 CAC hit his skill or hit his partner skill before, and then hit his. Watch it get into stand-up time. Mess around with the panels. Do it again and again and again. Congratulations, you had 200 mil.
Yeah, but it requires but it does require all the money. So yeah, again, your diploma. No, you don't.
So I think I don't think it's possible, but we really do need another like a whole rework of Pitter. Like it's
that's why like.
Yeah.
That's why I think the best idea again is changing the whole game. And sadly, if we must reset our data, I will be perfectly fine with that as long as original players can still get.
As a man who spent over $1,000, I don't know how I feel about resetting all of my data.
True. Sacrifices must be made for all.
If Bandai wants to buy me a car, then they can reset my data. Whatever.
Oh yeah. Okay. Set all players
for the college
over $1,000 a car. I say like refund you all, but I don't think Bandai would.
No, that's not. You can't
really want to do
refund
that.
people just because you're ending a game. You just give incentive to play the next one with the little bits of rewards.
Yeah.
Like
It's sad,
I know gacha games die, right? So I'm okay with Pitter just dying eventually, like maybe a year from now, and then Golden Anthem comes out. And I'm like, okay, this game's sick. I don't care anymore.
I just didn't want it to be now.
Yeah, it's a little too early for that. I did just spend like $100 on getting 3-0 and all that, and I got Mask Joseph, and I don't really want the game to end right after I bought those units.
Right.
Yeah, fully understand.
That's part of my evidence for why the game's not shutting down. Or at the very least, not soon. Like both Diamond Records and Stardust Shooters had a 2-month advance, and then a month later wouldn't let you buy gems anymore. Like that, you have to give an advance for shutting down a gacha game. You can't just you just spent the money. Well, sucks to be you. Like,
Alright.
And also, just how secret it is.
Thinking if anything, they'll announce it soon. If anything, they'll announce it soon.
If that is the way that they're going, then they'll just announce it.
Scared.
But I think people are like saying goodbye to your accounts too. Like you can still use your accounts, just like until they announce it, you don't have to worry about it. It's just.
Yeah, and even if they do announce it again, if it is a month, at least a couple months, like 1 or 2 months, you still get some time to fuck around and do what you want. And they're probably gonna release like a giant banner or something, or multiple banners, being like, "Okay, here's a bunch of rubies, go wild, bro."
Rubies, you're playing too much jump.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I mean gems. There you go.
Two things I want to see.
Last day, bro.
I was too busy.
Take whatever units you want, use them, and then the game shuts down.
Oh yeah.
Two things I want to see
playing a superior game.
From the old game and the new game. I think the old game, I want to see before it ends. I want to see score attack be completely unhinged. I want to see 3 billion scores. I want to see like something crazy like that. And then in the new game, I kind of want to just like, want it to be chill. I don't know. I want it to be the last score attack to be absolutely fucking batshit crazy. I want just every unit in the game flying around. They're like, okay, you can level like 3,000 your V4 CAC now. Like that sounds so really stupid. I don't know. I just want something stupid.
First ever score attack where first place world was 300k.
Actually,
that'd be awesome.
No, yeah, it was freaking Act 1 Koichi and Jonathan, and then I think the next score attack was like 3 million with Act 3 Jonathan.
Hey man, they just need time to level up their units.
Right.
Yeah. It'd be awesome. And then when the second game happens, we're gonna revert all the way back to the top score. It's gonna be like full bro. It's gonna be like so I got 200k voice. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. So we got 200k in the new game. We're kind of going crazy right now.
Yeah.
I think
top 100.
I think what they need to do for a new JoJo game is like capture the old simplicity, or like like just kind of like make the game simple. I don't want to read 3 paragraphs of what my new unit can do. I just want to hit the button and say, okay, this is what this guy does. Like, it's pretty easy to understand what's going on in Pitter. I feel like starter shooters, I was like, what the fuck is happening? I'm shooting these coins around and I see animations. I don't know what they're doing, but it looks cool. I want it to be like understandable to an average man.
Right.
Yeah,
Confusing to me.
I see what you mean. Like starter shooters was like so confusing, and like you had no idea what was going on other than animation and flip the coin to do.
I'm shooting the coins at the enemy. It's
it.
one-shotting. It's easy.
Oh yeah, and then for this game it was like a little bit too simple. It was like move thing, press button, skill will be shown, do the thing, blah blah blah. It was too simple and then too complicated. We just need a game that meets right in the middle. It's like has a learning curve, but it's kind of understandable at the same time.
We kind of need like a learning curve, kind of like a meta unit, kind of like OG Part 4 Jojo, and just old time stopping in general before it just became mashing, and now it's more of just like end up time units and erasing units are the metas nowadays, and intensifiers of course.
I love intensifiers, all the ones I don't have.
Okay, and then the easy way to save the game is rework intensifying. For the love of fuck, can we make it so it doesn't like do like 4 million when you mash
like
it?
Lower multipliers on the panels.
We need a rework for intensified panels.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Enhanced was doing fine, and then they went, "What's that? A new version?"
I mean, Enhanced was broken before they added the skill limit, so we need something
but even then it
like
wasn't
that.
doing too crazy damage, and now we're here.
Good afternoon.
What's up, Evil? Evil, we'll end the video on you. What do you think's gonna happen
Oh,
to
that's
Pitter
awesome.
Pop?
Give us your commentary.
Game is
So
dead.
where's your
Goodbye,
commentary?
14k gems. My stuff will never happen.
Oh no! Evil.
I'm still waiting, but like, here's my thing: is like, normally with Pitter Patter's something else, but normally with tradition with a shutdown, they announce it, they cut off diamonds altogether in a month, and then shut down 2 months after. But I don't know, Pitter Patter's just being obscure with like, okay, take everything, 1 diamond purchase for 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus, and then there's no further news. So it's either reworking it, but they should have announced that, or they're shutting down, but they should have announced that. They're just being very passive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're being too vague about it. Like, just tell us.
What is your favorite theory so far? Do you think we're going to be getting Pitter Patter Pop 2? Do you think the game's going down, or do you just think they're going to do a gem rework and everything's going to go back to normal?
Gem rework seems most likely, I'm not gonna lie.
What's your favorite theory? Not the most plausible, just what's your favorite?
My favorite, definitely the gem. I mean, really, because that's one, but like, even beyond BTD, there's still other opportunities for them to, milk some cash. The cow's not dead yet. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
They'd be doing this.
The cow just broke a leg. You can still milk it.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe down below, it means a lot. I appreciate all the support. You can check out a recommended video over on the left there, or another one like this one. And I'll see you later.